here we don't have to pretend. There is a big battle going on in the country. How do you address a political issue and not become political? I mean, in order to unmake the situation, you have to approach it headlong on the political issues. It serves those people well because they are sitting from a position of protection to pretend as if they are these terrorists, terrorist writers. But actually, the real terrorists which we have in this country is the regulations in which are imposed on the majority of the people who don't have a say. We take that as terrorism because you are imposing something which people are not part of. We take that as terrorism. I don't think that we have any media terrorism. We actually have terrorist regulations in the country. And our role is to assist in putting some kind of sense into those people who are creating those regulations. And I think our role is the role of a peacemaker, not a terrorist. I think as far as that is concerned, I mean, my understanding of myself is that I first become a human being before I become a journalist. And I'm affected by all these things which are happening daily in the township. Should I then act in isolation from that? And I don't understand this argument because, first of all, even the journalists who are supposed to be belonging to the established media, which is portrayed as more objective, when elections come, they go and choose a certain party. So by the time they sit down on the desk to write, they are writing from a certain political perspective. And why then it's seen as wrong if I write from a certain political perspective? It is natural. It happens all over, not only perhaps in other countries it may be different, but in South Africa you have this conflict which is existing and you cannot ignore it. And I think until we become immediately adult about it, it's going to be for the better of not only the media, also for people outside to understand the situation properly.